Okay, so today we're going to be solving a mixture application with system of equations regarding sulfuric acid. So let's go ahead and read the question. So ours is, let me get to the right page. Shalina is a lab assistant at her community college, and she needs to make a 200 milliliters of a 40% solution. But in the storage cabinet, they only have a 25% solution and a 50% solution. So we need to figure out how much of the 25 and how much of the 50 need to be mixed to make 200 milliliters of the 40% solution. So we are going to set up a chart here, and we are going to use the number of units times concentration equals the total amount. So I have here, we don't know how many mils of the 25 and we don't know how many mils of the 50, so I label them X and Y. So our units are going to be here X and Y, and we know that we have 200 mils of the 40% solution, so we have 200 here. And then the concentrations, it's easiest if you convert it into a decimal. So 0.25 is our concentration there, 0.50 is our concentration here, and 0.40 is our concentration here. So X times 2.5 is 0.25X, Y times 0.50 is 0.50y, and 200 times 40, I'm going to write it this way, 0.40 times 200. Okay, so then now we have technically two equations. We have X plus Y equals 200, so we'll write that here, X plus Y equals 200, and we have 0.25x plus 0.5y equals 0.40 times 200. So 0.25x plus 0.50y equals 40 times, 0.40 times 200. So now we have a super simple equation up here, and we can actually just solve for X or solve for Y. So we will go ahead and solve for X, because I just always like to solve for X. So we would subtract Y from both sides here, so minus Y, that's going to cancel. So we have X equals 200 minus Y. So now we can take this and plug it in here for X, which would give us 0.25 times 200 minus Y plus 0.50Y equals 0.40 times 200. Okay, so now we just solve. So we get out our calculator and we do 0.25 times 200, and that equals 50, minus 0.25 times Y, which is 0.25Y, plus 0.50Y equals 0.4 times 200, which is 80. Now we're going to combine like terms. So we will add 0.25y with, nope, I did that wrong because that's not on the other side. So we're going to subtract, because it's on the same side, I am so sorry. We're going to subtract 0.25y from 0.50y, which is, again, just going to be, you're just taking half away. So 0.25y equals 80 and 50. That's a positive. So now we will subtract 50 from both sides. So we have 0.25y equals 80 minus 50 is 30. And then we're going to divide by 0.25. So then we'll say 30 divided by 0.25 equals 120. So y equals 120. So now we're going to take this and plug it back in up here. So x, bring it down here so you can see, sorry about that, x equals 200 minus 120. So x equals 80. So now we know we're going to have 80 milliliters of the 25% solution and 120 milliliters of the y% solution. And that is going to give us 200 milliliters of the 40% solution. So 80 plus 120 equals 200. So our work checks out there. And then let's see here, and we need a 40% solution. So so let's see here. So to do that one, we just 0.25 times 80 plus 0.50 times 120. Is that equal to the 0.40 times 200? So 0.25 times 80 equals 20, and 0.50 times 120 equals 60. 0.40 times 200 equals 80. So yes, 20 plus 60 equals 80. So our answer checks out.